Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
That's a throw. It's a promising position.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's cut it out. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Messi. And he's there to make the challenge. And this is Ibrahimovic. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Can he get it through? Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Played out to the left flank. Threads one in. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Shot a goal! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Vieira going full tilt down the left. Gets good distance on it. And he's only too happy to take that back. Vieira. Rodri. Played out wide. And Maicon. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, it's played into the... Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Now he's got space here. That's good vision. That'll be a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Vietnam have reclaimed it. Vietnam are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Baresi, always a very imposing presence at the back. And it's Maicon. And this is Messi. He's having a go! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials. Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Looking for options for movement. Maicon plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Out towards the flank. Lahm plays it in. Casillas claims it without any fuss. That has been cut short. That has ended up in no man's land. Rodri knocks it out wide. Maicon's cross. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
The most accurate pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ibrahimovic could try cutting inside here. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. Pele in the hunt and looking threatening. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can... Messi!
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he is going into that little black book. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lahm takes control of it and he's on the move.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Messi does really well to win the ball there. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's worked it through. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Aims beyond the defence. Vietnam claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Vietnam have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pass somewhat off target. Gattuso. It's a searching pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, super find. Goes for a shot! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has... there's the shot! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Maicon. Played in deep. He gets big. He can get that clear. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Lahm.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rodri, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Pullet. Pele. Pullet. Lobbed in behind. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. In with the challenge. And here's Ibrahimovic. The ball's gone astray. Baresi.
Vietnam really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bruno Fernandes crosses it in. Pullet finds himself offside. Pele.
There they go, hunting again.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Substitution in progress.
He's having a good look here. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Look at the space here. And he's had it nicked away. Half an hour gone in the second half. Ibrahimovic touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Cannavaro makes the interception. Passes short and sharp. And the finish! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Vietnam really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, can he get onto this? Maicon. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Lahm did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nicely weighted ball. Gullit. Oh, well played. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, nicely intercepted. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And back to the goalkeeper. Casillas punts it upfield. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Lahm. Rummenigge. Vieira. Baresi. Messi might just make this. And the keeper's given it away. Just eases him off the ball.